Hello, hello.
हेलो यस सर
अभी शायद शुरू हो रहा है, मतलब
हेलो
ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, मैं बात करता हूँ.
हेलो
या
या So what is the name flashing on your screen?
गजानन जाधव.
Yeah, because it's not showing as Mr. Gajanan Jadhav. So can you please rename yourself?
How to do it?
Go to your window.
No, this is Mr. Gajanan. He is not Mr. Gajanan Yadav. He is not Mr. Gajanan. He is Gajanan Yadav is different. Sir, just ask him. Does he have two people on the? Does he have two videos on? Hello, Mr. Gajanan.
Yeah.
You have two videos on.
What do you mean by two videos?
Are you operating from two devices?
I don't know. I'm sitting alone right now, but I can see there are 3 people logged in with my name.
So then we delete this.
Okay, because there's another person with your name who's coming.
Yeah.
Or is one of your people?
Remove.
Okay. Okay, sir. All right. So we are good to go. Sir, now are you ready for your presentation?
What is the time? Because I was told 11:10.
Yes, sir. So just we are 11:05 now. So you're ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Remove the mask off and just.
So do you need some time to settle down?
Shall I share my screen?
You can, but do you need some time to settle down, or you're free to remove your mask as well, so that there's a better effect to the presentation.
Yeah, I'll do.
All right. So I think the issue you were facing is because we saw another window by your name, and therefore we were not able to judge that. Anyways, we have a good 30 plus people waiting to listen to you, and by the time we see your screen sharing, I'm going to take this opportunity to tell everybody that Mr. Jadhav is a Bachelor of Engineering from the 95 batch of the Vulcan College of Engineering, Sangli, Maharashtra. With 25 years in the factory automation field, he currently is the Senior Manager, Channel Marketing, FAID Division, Mitsubishi Electric, India, Pune. The reason I highlight this is you know exactly that he would be a right person to answer queries since he's got the right kind of experience. He's worked in the automation field from the start of his career, first in the technical support department of Messing System Private Limited, and later moved to Techno Commercial, for a profile he gained experience in. Now working in the marketing department of Mitsubishi Electric India, his main responsibility is promotion of products and to support products and solutions, pre-sales to channel partners, system integrators all over India. Well, that's quite a lot about you, Mr. Jadhav, and I'm sure that you have just the right info for all our attendees. All the best to you, sir, and over to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My screen is visible to you all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are able to see your screen and we're able to hear you correctly. All yours.
Shall I start my presentation now?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So good morning, you all the attendees. I can't see you all. I'm starting my presentation about advances in FA technologies and new products from Mitsubishi Electric. Mainly, I'll be concentrating more on latest products, IoT, and the screen that is showing is MySart. MySart is Mitsubishi Electric's AI technology brand. Mitsubishi Electric's AI, artificial intelligence, that creates the state of the art in technology. That is the whole concept of this presentation. So it is our argument that manufacturing-based AI will exist at all levels. And why? Because in manufacturing, we need a very fast reaction time, and we rather want to always avoid server and network costs, and safety and security is of paramount importance in manufacturing. That is why our concept of artificial intelligence is at product level, not at central server level. So the artificial intelligence MySart that we promoting is
प्रेजेंटेशन देख रहा हूँ अभी मैं।
तो मीटिंग फिर आप पोस्टपोन करें क्या? आईओटी वाला रखा था।
कौन सा IoT वाला?
आईओटी फीडबैक के लिए।
Abhijit and Akhila, can you please mute your mics? Yeah, thank you. So this is all about MySart, compact AI at the edge. Okay, so this you can say it is like edge computing also, and it is scalable. So how it is possible? A reduction of calculations leads to the reduction of memory space, because you all know that artificial intelligence is very resource intensive concept. So it needs a lot of resources like CPU power, memory, and because a lot of calculations are reduced, it is possible to implement it available in memory, in available memory space. It makes embeddable in various edge devices, that is controllers. So this is MySart chip AI in action from Mitsubishi Electric. Why MySart is different from, say, other artificial intelligence technologies or products? Because here we have a special thing, we call it as advisor. This is a new technology. So this is critical new technology for reinforcement learning. So this is the typical flow. So advisor will advise for control parameters, then control will happen, and it is again sensed, and this loop will go on and go on. So Mitsubishi is using its whole lot of experience in this factory automation field to implement AI in Mitsubishi all latest products. I will give you a few examples how this has been implemented in latest Mitsubishi factory automation products. So this one example is about latest servo series, servo drive, servo amplifier series. It is called as J5. At the left hand side, you can see typical applications where this servo series is used: circuit board monitoring, liquid crystal manufacturing, and automobile manufacturing. So what is implemented in this product is the machine diagnosis function of the servo amplifier detects and notifies about the aging drive parts. Predictive maintenance is supported by trained monitoring. So it could be your ball screw, belt, or gear. Okay. And in future, that means in near future, we will be implementing using predictive maintenance through acceleration sensors of servo motors for predictive maintenance. Again, another thing we will be implementing is the motion module automatically collects and analyzes servo amplifier information, based on the collected data, time-based preventive maintenance, that is TBM, and CBM will be possible in very near future. That is a future concept for this J5. This slide is some more details about how say artificial intelligence or MISART is implemented. So this particular slide is the drive estimates the vibration and friction torque of the ball screws, including the bearing and guides. A threshold value is automatically derived and a warning is issued when the threshold value is exceeded. If you see the configuration that is there on your screen, we are not using any additional sensor, okay, to sense this thing, vibration and friction. Okay, so we are using our PLC, we are using our HMI, which is called a GOT, for monitoring of vibration and friction in the form of trained. Then there is a PLC, and then MRJ5J, that is our servo drive connected to our servo motor, and that servo motor is connected to a ball screw. So there is no additional sensor. This is entirely depends on Mitsubishi know-how that is gathered from the so many years of experience. This example is about belt drive. The servo drive estimates the friction torque of the belts and monitors drops in belt tension. A warning is issued when the estimated value of the friction torque exceeds the threshold value. So this entire algorithm of AI is written based on the current interface that is available. So how much current is drawn, okay, from servo amplifier. And this is like a built-in feature. This is not an additional or say add-on feature that is available with some costs. No, it is like built-in feature available in J5 series. This is again AI for gear backlash. Okay, so again preventive maintenance or predictive maintenance is possible because servo amplifier will come to know about deterioration in gear backlash. Again, this is example of AI in servo. Now this is about Mitsubishi inverter AI, how artificial intelligence is implemented. The AI fault diagnosis function is used to identify the cause of a fault, enabling the fastest troubleshooting procedure. So we have a software and you can connect a faulty inverter to this software, and based on again experience, it will immediately tell you what could be the fault. That is the AI implemented. Then the second feature, enhancing predictive maintenance. Integrating the world's first corrosive gas environment detection circuit makes it possible to identify signs of inverter damage caused by corrosive gas. The corrosion diagnosis function for the control circuit board enables diagnosis of the environment where the inverter is installed, enhancing maintainability and preventing faults. Okay, so for this Mitsubishi has applied for patent, which is pending. Further facilitating operation with your smartphone. Using smartphone or tablets, you can scan the QR code on the product to access the setup information, or you can access inverters via wireless remote network with a mobile app. This will contribute to reduction in startup time and improvement in maintainability. This example, rather this screen gives you more about AI implemented for troubleshooting. So this particular software, FR Configurator, can be used to diagnose faulty software very fast. This is for scheduled maintenance planning. This is world's first corrosive gas environment detection circuit. Generally, there are always argument when the drive gets faulty and it arrives for repair. The repair people will always say that there is a corrosive environment, and customer will never agree. But in this particular case, the drive will tell immediately if there is a corrosive environment. Okay, so there are special sensors arranged or special technology implemented in this drive. So immediately if there is a corrosive environment, it will start saying that or giving you alarms or alerts. Again, we have applied for patent, which is pending for this technology. Then these are like typical consumable items in a inverter or servo inverter or say drive product, like cooling fan, control circuit capacitor, main circuit capacitor, power module. Okay, the standard life cycle of these products is around 5 years, but here this standard life cycle is, say, on paper, on say documented, it is increased up to 10 years. This is again example of Mitsubishi technology implemented. Real-time monitoring for early fault detection, load characteristics, fault detection function. You can see here, fan or stiff rotation of motor shaft can be detected at drive end, and it will give you alarms. Maintenance timer. The maintenance timer signal is output when the inverter's cumulative energization time reaches the time period set with the parameter. This can be used as a guide for when the maintenance of the equipment should be conducted. Part of predictive maintenance or preventive maintenance. So these are example HMI screen. You can use this app specifically. Just scan the QR code and you will get all the necessary information of the drive. So there is no need you keep all the troubleshooting manuals with you. The manuals, the documentation would be available on internet. You just scan the QR code and everything will be available on your smartphone. That is the idea. This is about the new products, latest technology products available from Mitsubishi. So we have OPC UA server module available in our smaller PLC, micro PLC. Okay, so this is a OPC UA server module. As you all know, OPC UA is the latest or say state-of-the-art technology for security. It is considered as the safest protocol available today. And it can be easily used to connect with cloud like Microsoft Azure. Then in a smaller PLC, although we have modular PLC, these modules are available because specifically I'm telling you about this because these modules are available in our micro PLC. So this is a TSN master slave module. It supports 1 Gbps speed. Okay, so TSN is the time sensitive networking technology. Mitsubishi is the only company right now which has got products on TSN, and that too in micro PLC we have this master slave module available. It supports 1 Gbps speed. This is the highest speed available in the industry today for networking. And it is considered as the most reliable and safe network because all the communication that happens is encrypted. What is CC-Link IE TSN? You can see in the picture, conventional network, you will have 3 different types of networks. But in CC-Link IE TSN, when it is used, all these can be combined in one network because there is a lot of bandwidth available. This particular slide is about the network speed available with CC-Link IE TSN. We always compare our networks with our older networks or say earlier networks. So we are comparing here CC-Link IE TSN with CC-Link IE field, and you can see how the communication cycle time is reduced. All this network is dependent on all these stations are given particular time slots. Okay, based on available time slots to the nodes, they will start communicating. So there is no concept of token passing as such. So this is like a time sliced network communication. All the nodes on the network are synchronized always. Okay, and based on the time given, they will start putting their data on the network. That is why it is very fast and a lot of bandwidth is available for everybody to share the data. So you can share time sensitive data, that is critical or deterministic IO type of data or motion data. At the same time, information data also can be shared because a lot of bandwidth is available on this network. This is about intelligence available in Mitsubishi Modular PLC, C controller or C intelligent function module. So what it is it is real-time control you can offer to the customer. Embedded VxWorks OS is available. Even Linux is also available on this platform, and you can program these modules using C. So C language, C++ based programming realizes a high-speed processing. So if you want to develop something which you want to protect your IP, you can use these modules and it would be very, very fast and very efficient. And these modules will sit on standard PLC rack. and they can access all the IO modules, analog modules, network modules, all the APIs would be available. Even there is a possibility that you use a standard PLC controller and this controller alongside. So multiple CPU concept is also supported. So you can have your standard ladder logic or system logic in one PLC CPU, and this particular card or CPU can be used for special algorithms, protected algorithms, IP algorithms. These are typical applications for proposed for this C intelligent model. High-speed injection molding machines, expressway monitoring and analysis, special conveyors, automated warehouses, inspection machines, production data collection, bearing deterioration diagnosis, solar power measurement and display, automobile welding line predictive maintenance. So these are few example applications, and you can try any application on this, or there could be many applications can be targeted with this model. So these are example, and Mitsubishi has already created examples on these particular application areas. This is again a new module, new concept introduced by Mitsubishi. We call it as corrective maintenance. You know that predictive maintenance is there, preventive maintenance is there. This is a new concept of corrective maintenance. So for your high value assets, you can use this module, you can use this concept. What this concept does is it records everything that is happening on the machine, and in case of say unfortunate incident of breakdown, because everything is recorded, okay, everything, that means PLC ladder logic, HMI screens, servo parameters, inverter parameters, and there could be multiple cameras monitoring your machine, everything gets recorded. NAS server is supported for recording purpose, and with application you can synchronously check, say one particular alarm comes or say one event occurs, so with respect to that event you can check everything, what was there on say HMI screen, what was there on the camera, what was there on the PLC monitoring in the programming software, everything you can synchronously check. You can immediately find out the root cause of the problem, you can fix it, and you can start the machine so that that particular problem will never come. That is the whole concept of this corrective maintenance with this recorder module. Genesis 64 is a platform available from Mitsubishi again. So we all started with SCADA, but now this Genesis 64 is much more than SCADA. You can use IoT Works. This is again our product. You can collect all this data. Then you can use Azure IoT Hub to connect to multiple applications of Genesis 64 installed on cloud. So we have a modular, you can say SCADA. Just to give you one example, what is available in Genesis 64, although it is a very involved product, it gives you heat maps. Okay, so you all know train graphics and everything, but heat maps is a new concept. Okay, so here I have shown heat maps. Using these heat maps, you can diagnose if there when there is a problem in the system very easily. This is about Mitsubishi Electric India's IoT gateway. We call it as Megatsu. So the main part of this IoT gateway is configurable dashboards. So as I have shown here, dashboards, so user can easily configure these dashboards. So no programming skill is required as such. So at PLC side, we support Ethernet port and RS485 port to communicate with say Mitsubishi PLC, or for that matter any third-party PLC, with protocols like Modbus and Modbus TCP. And at cloud side, we support MQTT. And if you want, we support JSON format also, so it can be easily communicated with Microsoft Azure. So you can easily monitor, analyze, and control. These are few application examples. As I said, user configurable dashboards are available. You can configure dashboard as per user requirement. So you can have access to real-time data, unified view of key business metrics, key tool to take informed decisions, and data transfer in encrypted format. This is something new for a gateway, remote program transfer. Easy and secure remote access is possible of your PLC. This can reduce downtime, improve system availability, and this saves travel and manpower cost because you can diagnose your PLC remotely. You can get access of the PLC, you can upload the program, download the program, troubleshoot the program, everything. This is one example of predictive maintenance monitoring for your high value assets or products. It can monitor life cycle of critical devices, say for example, very heavy duty inverters. Alert notifications can be triggered on your smartphone, and then you can replace these devices before actual failure. This improves your asset availability. The remote monitoring and control system. This is again another example to monitor your high value assets in the form of equipments. You can monitor remote installations, alert notifications for critical conditions, avoid accidental situation, improve safety, and take corrective actions in time. So what is possible remotely is remote monitoring is possible, remote maintenance is possible, remote development is possible, and remote service is possible. So all this is possible from Mitsubishi Electric India products and solutions. This one example, at the left hand side, you can have this Genesis 64 SCADA for remote monitoring. Then GOT mobile app for remote monitoring again. GXWorks 3 software, PLC programming software for remote maintenance. At the right hand side, you can see remote development. Multiple people can do remote development of a system, of a program, and remote service. That was all from my side. If you have any question, you can ask. I don't know if time is available.
Well, you can say we've got just a minute, and we have a question that has come up here which says, how do we connect the gateway to cloud? Does it have options of cellular network? Mr. Jadhav, can you reply to that?
Yeah, there are two options available. You can have wired LAN or LTE connection.
Okay.
Cellular
Mr.
connection.
Chakravarti, I hope that has answered your question. And I think for more details on that, you can certainly get in touch with Mr. Jadhav.
Right, anytime.
He is available at the stall, and please feel free to go and visit the stalls, because once you see the presentations out here, I'm sure there's so much more that you can witness when you go personally to respective stalls virtually. So make the best of this being a 24-hour visibility platform for going and checking on to what is available out there. Automation Expo Connect is bringing you the best in the market. We took a break because of our pandemic, but it didn't stop us. And when we came back with everything that we could, and probably 100-fold. So all the best to you, Mr. Jadhav. Thank you for this presentation.
Thank you.
We shall now move on to our next presentation in like just a few moments. Till then, we wait for our speaker to settle down. The topic for our next presentation.
Thank you, everyone.
You're most welcome, sir. Thank you, and all the best. The topic for our next presentation is going to be accelerate your path from the sensor to the cloud. So for this, we would have Mr. Sujit Kumar, Senior Solution Consultant Manager from Belden. So please make yourself comfortable.
Yeah, hi. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
Okay.
Also, if you want to check how you can share your screen and whether everything is in place. And while you're doing that, I'm going to take this moment to tell our attendees. The gentleman we have here has been serving with Belden since 2013 with several roles. He began with Senior Solution Consultant Manager, Senior Application Manager for India South Asia region, Application Manager for TPT and EN verticals for Asia Pacific projects, Application Engineer, India and South Asia. The gentleman with a bachelor degree in electronics and communication with masters and a certificate in cybersecurity is indeed the best person we have here today with this presentation for us, coming from Belden. Over to you, Mr. Kumar.
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction. Is the screen visible?
Yes, sir. The screen is visible. You are audible, and we'll take it from here. We've got around 40 people all set there listening to you, and you can be sure that these are potential attendees. So, all yours, sir. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, hi everyone. Welcome. I'm so excited to show you all what we got in this topic of accelerate your path from sensor to cloud. Welcome once again, and thank you for joining me here. So just give a quick introduction, though team has already given the introduction. I'm Sujit Kumar, Senior Consultant Manager for Belden, with Belden since 2013. Prior to Belden, experience in industrial IT networks and the IT security part. Expertise in IT/OT network design, industrial automation segment mainly, majorly in wired, wireless, and cybersecurity technologies and the best practices. So here we go. Today, I am going to take you through 3 different aspects of this sensor to cloud technology part. What is transforming? Digitalization. And when we have a connected world, what exactly the challenges which we are going to have? And to accelerate your path from sensor to cloud, why you require a consultant or why you require a solution partner who is experienced in both in IT world and OT world. And that exactly the answer what Belden will give you. So let's start with, we all were hearing this term, industrial transformation is happening faster than ever. It's simple, right? Like we are all having 1 or 2 mobile phones with us. We all are having a connected network. Similar way, the OT or operation technology or industrial network is also transforming. As per the studies, like it is estimated by 2025, 11.1 trillion is the economical impact which is going to have by this IoT implementations, which means like more and more connected network or more and more connected